I don't know exactly what sports intro I just ripped off there. Could be MLB, could be ESPN. I ripped off one of them. Who knows? I don't have intro music of my own. That shit doesn't matter though. Welcome to the beginning of the in-season coverage of the 2025 Major League Baseball season here on the Bullpen Podcast. Shockingly formal introduction now after that stupid tune at the start, but we're just rolling with it. I've got some open mics later tonight. I've got a show tomorrow. I'm doing a roast at the Zebra Room. That'll be a good time. I'm sure I'm gonna get lit up, but they're fun time. That doesn't matter right now though. Let's talk about some baseball. Let's talk about opening day specifically. So opening day, thank fuck, baseball's back. I'm very happy about it. I was very excited to watch any kind of baseball on opening day. Just anything would suffice, and that began with the Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Simply because it was the first game on, and I was not at work because my mom and sister were visiting, and so I renewed my MLB.TV, and we got after it. I saw maybe about the first half of that game. We're gonna keep this tight. We gotta keep this tight. I gotta get shit done. Like I said, I gotta go to these open mics. I'm bad at time management, so I'm already rambling too much. Anyway, I was watching that game, random ass game. Tyler O'Neill, literally creating unbeatable baseball history in front of our eyes. He has hit a home run on 6 straight opening days with 3 different teams. He did it 3 years in a row. What's math? Hold on. 4 years in a row? 4 years in a row with the Cardinals? Is that what happened? I know it's 6. He's done it 6 times, I guess. So he did it with the Cardinals. He started with the Cardinals. Last year, he hit a home run on opening day with the Boston Red Sox. And then right before I left the house to do whatever the fuck I was doing, I saw Tyler O'Neill hit a bomb to opposite field at the Rogers Center, hit a home run to right field, and he extended this major league streak of 6 straight opening days. We're just going to die on that hill. I'm pretty sure it's 6. If I'm fact-checked and I'm wrong, go to the Bullpen Podcast on Instagram and tell me I'm dumb. That's fine. Casual plug of the Instagram. Haha. And, but yeah, 6 straight opening days with a home run. I do not know how anybody is even going to do it. 2 times is hard, let alone 3. And then you got to double that to get to what big old beefy boy O'Neill just did. So I was very impressed. I told my mom and my sister, I'm like, this guy's done this a bunch. There's no way. And there was way. So congrats to Big Dog, you swole bastard. Great job hitting that motherfucking ball. There was someone else who made history, Austin Wells, the catcher for the New York Yankees, who was batting leadoff that day. Fantastic decision by Aaron Boone. I don't understand why exactly, but I love it. He looks like a fucking New York fireman. He took Freddie Peralta deep, first at-bat of the year, hit a home run to the short porch in Yankee Stadium, and then became the first catcher to bat leadoff and hit a home run in a major league game ever. That was the first time that shit's ever happened. Again, fact check me. The public is going to fact check me because, time does not permit for me to, but I'm pretty fucking sure. I saw that, and that is what happened. So, I've never been fact central. So anyway, good job, Austin Wells. That's pretty fucking sick. I traded him away in one of my fantasy leagues. And then I think I tried to draft him in another. So great call, Adam. Good job. But yeah, good for Austin Wells. That's pretty cool. We had a good pitching matchup here in Miami. The Miami Marlins went against the Pittsburgh Pirates, 2 teams with very low expectations. owners who appear to be asleep at the wheel, just cruising, don't care what fire hydrants they hit. They're just going to move along, and they got money, so who cares? I met this Pirates fan who was also a comic. I didn't even get his name, but I was at Flappers on Wednesday, the day before opening day, and I was, doing my audition shit there. And I was wearing Cardinal stuff, and so he tells me he's a Pittsburgh fan, and I'm just like, oh man, they gotta pay Skeens, they gotta buy in, all that. The ownership has to care. They've got a generational pitcher, someone who will put asses in seats for years, and this is something that, at least according to this fan, that the Pirates will not capitalize on it. He doesn't believe they're ever going to change. Unfortunately, it's hard to go against history. So that's a fun little tidbit. What the fuck happened in the baseball game, Adam? Anyway, Sandy Alcantara, it's either Alcantara or Alcantara. I've always said Alcantara. I've heard people say both. Sandy Alcantara, coming back from an injury, didn't pitch at all last year, had some arm shit going on. He went toe-to-toe with Skeens, and they had damn near identical lines. They both gave up 2 runs, both struck out 7 batters, respectively. And Skeens just threw a little bit more innings. He threw 5 1/3. Sandy only went 4 2/3. So they both look nasty. I mean, you should go watch that footage of how impossible it looks to hit a baseball against those two guys. It was insane. I hope Sandy stays healthy. Skeens, obviously, I hope he stays healthy. I know that I said in an episode a while ago that he's doomed for injury, and maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not. Who cares? I mean, enjoy him. Enjoy that matchup. I saw a compilation of both of them from that game. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So what the fuck else is going on, man? Juan Soto recently signed to the New York Mets for a fuck ton of money. I talked about that in a previous episode. Don't remember the terms of that deal. Don't ask me. But Juan Soto ended the game while swinging at a very, very, very shitty pitch from Josh Hader. And by shitty pitch, I mean a really good pitch, a great pitch, if you will, if you want to trump it up. Great pitch, all great pitches. I don't have a Trump impression. So, Hader lefty, Soto lefty. Great matchup. That's something about baseball that, it might be hard to get people to understand is, how cool it is to see a matchup like that and to see one of the best closers in the game. Even though I'm biased against the guy, I think there's a lot of guys better than Hader at this point, but he's still undeniable. He's still really fucking good. It's more of a personal issue with me. And then him going against Soto, one of the best hitters in the game, just got paid out the ass. And you get a matchup like that on opening day, and then you see Soto, check swing really shitty. He was clearly fooled. That slider ended up in the other batter's box, and Hader won that battle. So that was opening day. So we'll have to see if I've been waiting on the Josh Hader collapse for a while, not because I want it to happen, but just because there's a couple years ago I had him on my fantasy team, and he absolutely shit the bed in the second half of the season. I think he was on the Padres, and it was just awful, and I never forgave him since then. And that was the source of my opinion that Hader is doomed to go down the deep end at any fucking point here. So Astros won that one. Good for them. Juan Soto. I know he went against Hader the next day too. I don't remember how that at bat went, but yeah. I mean, that's hopefully that matchup comes up again. We'll have to see. They're in different leagues, so maybe probably not. Actually, it probably won't fucking happen now that I say that. So not unless it's a World Series situation. I doubt they play each other twice this year. Maybe the All-Star game. There you go. Hader versus Soto in the All-Star game. The Angels started the season off quite shit, just as they ended the previous season. They did not play well. They lost 8-1 to the Chicago White Sox, the losers of about 120-some games last year. Mike Trout got hit on the hand again, but I think he's fine. He's fine by now. There's too many videos of Trout getting hit on the hand. I don't know what keeps happening. Stop pitching him inside. Just throw it over the middle. Let him have the best years of his career. And, we all love Mike Trout. So just stop trying to pitch him inside, guys. Stop trying to get him hurt. He gets hurt by everything. And the whole world wants him to stay healthy this year. But he was fine. He was able to, still help the Angels lose 8-1. It's a little misleading because I guess the Sox scored 5 in the 8th inning. And then by the 9th inning, the guy who got the last out for the Angels to, send them, off the field for the remainder of the day was infielder Nicky Lopez. So first position player pitching sighting is already taken care of. Good job. Angels. I was going to say Los Angeles Angels. That's what they're called, but they are in Anaheim. So Nicky Lopez threw his 8 pitches, walked a guy, but gotten out, was able to finish the game, didn't get shelled. Good for him. Angels picking up right where they left off. White Sox. So they had a good opening day. At least that's something. Probably their highest attendance of the whole year, and they showed up. So that's good. I fucking go Sox, dude. Cardinals fans and Sox fans have had a good thing going on for a while. So I root for them, and the Cubs are also not my friend. So I'm biased as well. We got a couple more things. I told you we're keeping this shit tight. A couple more things. Let's go back to the Yankees. They have beards. They're allowed to have a beard now. Isn't that cool? That was not always a thing. The Yankees had a rule for at least, I want to say, 40-plus years where they were not allowed to grow facial hair. Mustaches were allowed, but that was all you could do. And they are allowed to have beards now, and that that's changed the game. New closer that they acquired through a trade with the Brewers, Devin Williams, known to have a beard, struggled. He struggled in his first outing with the Yankees against his former team, the Milwaukee Brewers. I was watching this at a Yard House restaurant while I was watching Devin Williams sweat over getting his first save in a Yankees uniform. I really wonder if the Brewers got to have the best scouting report on Devin Williams ever. He had to throw 36 pitches to get that job done, and usually he's a lot better than that. And I don't think the Brewers are that good, but, I think that they knew exactly how to attack their former guy, and I think that's what happened. And I was watching that at Yard House. I was like, come on, man. He's on my dynasty fantasy league team, the Oakland Athletics. I'm trying to bring him back, and he struggled, but he fought through it. Thank God. Here's what I will leave you with. My dog, Mackenzie Gore. I wish I looked up how tall he was, but I'm not gonna. You look it up. He's a lefty. Where's number 1? He's on the Washington Nationals. He went out there on opening day, 6 innings pitched, struck out 13 batters, gave up 1 hit, no walks. Absolutely fucking blew him away. It was amazing. I love seeing someone like that show up on opening day. Young pitcher. Who knows, how his career is going to pan out. People are excited about him. I got excited about him last year. I traded him in one of my fantasy leagues, and then that guy dropped him later on. Mackenzie Gore showed up on opening day. He fucking destroyed the Phillies in those 6 innings. Just had them guessing. And the Nationals lost the game 7-3. Right when he comes out, Bryce Harper hits a home run, and it did not take much longer after that for the Nationals to blow it. So, sucks for them, but great job, Mackenzie Gore. That is the conclusion of our opening day coverage here on the Bullpen Podcast. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not going to make any kind of straight commitment to a schedule here, because if you've listened for any length of time, I consistently fuck that up. But I've got some very good plans for how I want to get episodes out for you guys this season. And the format for this episode, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. You can find the Bullpen Podcast on Instagram. I'm trying to join. I'm trying to build that shit up and make it better. I'm building it up slowly. There's the Moose Media YouTube. There's my fucking Instagram. I'm not that hard to find, man. All the social media bullshit. I don't need to plug anything else. So this was a fun episode. I had my shit written down. I just tore through it. So yeah, again, I got a roast tomorrow on Tuesday. I'm gonna be at Flappers on April 9th for a comedy contest. That'll be something. I'm writing some new shit before then. I'm excited for that. Flappers is a cool place. And then yeah, that's what's coming up with me. Open mics in between there, and again, I'll tell you this: another episode tomorrow. There'll be another one tomorrow. How about that? And yeah, we'll just keep this train rolling, man. Thank you very much for listening. I fucking baseball's back, dog. Baseball's back. Let's go. All right, I'm done with the Midwestern goodbye. Goodbye for real, motherfuckers.